Hey everyone, my name's Ben. I'm an Aussie, and right here I want to show you one of my concept designs. It's more the principle. I actually didn't choose enough space to do it, but still managed to fit it in, which was nice. This is a suggestion for etho. Basically, what it is an industrial scale item or liquid loader and unloader. So normally you have a problem with minecarts coming in, and it's difficult to, unless you have a lot of tracks, to fill a lot up at the same time and then get them across to places. Um, I'll just show you, it's a lot easier. Basically, minecart will come in and go here, and while this one's filling up, the next minecart that comes in will be directed to here. And then the next one after that will be directed around here. Good thing about this design is that for both the loader and unloader, slightly different designs, they can hold up, they can basically be infinitely extended to a point. Just before we go further, this is just a little device I made. Actually, haven't tested it out yet. It separates the minecarts so that there's reasonable spacing. Because if you have two minecarts that are right next to each other, then this takes a little bit of time to update, but it's alright. So, no need to worry too much. Alright, let me just show you. Okay, so one minecart goes in, starts filling up with liquid, love it. Second one goes in, and it goes to the second slot because this track switched. Now if we had a third minecart, it's switched again, and it just keeps going around. Now same deal with the unloader. You'll see once these are finished up, the minecarts will come round and start unloading. You could do something a bit better with this. This was just to fit it in, I guess. So minecart, it's full now, goes into there. This one's also full, goes into there. Unloads. The design of both the loader and unloader is only 4 wide or 4 long, and as wide as you like this way. Basically, you'll see it keeps going on a loop. Now you'll see up here I've got the reset line. When all the tanks are full, what happens, sends a signal and just sends all the carts. They'll have a bit of stuff in them, just sends the carts all the way back. So we'll take a look at that in a second. Might see it soon. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, working beautifully. Wanted to show you this design because I love it. I'm not going to make any more commentaries because I hate doing them. You know, it's for people like etho, not people like me. I just play this by myself. Anyways, you can see this is almost full, and the redstone signal is almost going to be sent. Yep, okay, so what happens, the tanks are full, so now when a minecart comes in, a redstone signal gets sent, and basically it just resets them, because otherwise this would clog up and eventually you would get a lot of carts going through there. So that's the basic idea of it. You can see now I haven't really done anything with these, so they're just going round and round. It's fun to watch, but you can do better. Anyways, that's it, let's get to it. So, I'll tell you how it works. You start off, and this here is a liquid unloader, and it goes into these tanks here. When this minecart passes onto the liquid unloader, oh, there you go, you'll see it starts to empty. Okay, now it's important the liquid unloader has to be on the bottom, otherwise it won't do this. So we're going to leave this running for a bit. When it empties, you'll see that it'll just keep going around the track because whenever it gets to here, it's activated. Yeah, there you go. So let's just stop that now. Okay, so now we come to our first problem. Say you want a more industrial size level. Here's another liquid unloader going to this tank. You want an industrial size level or scale machine Here you go, turn it on. It's unloading. But another minecart comes through, still unloading. But when this one goes away, this one will just be stuck on the track here. So this posed a little bit of a problem. And I started looking into using sensors to change the direction of the minecart. When I started doing this, I came up with another issue. This is a tank cart sensor. Basically, it's just searching that there's a tank cart there. And what happens, you can see now it's outputting a redstone signal. But the problem is that when you add something to try take the redstone signal away, then I don't know, it updates this, which updates that, which updates that, or something like that. So there is a redstone signal coming out, so basically you can't get it. So it took me a very long time, but I managed to figure out a way to do it. You just pop a torch on there, and no worries, you can grab an output signal, no problem. So first off, we're going to start with the unloader, not the loader, because that's a little more complicated. And basically I'm just going to be building this. So to show you how to build it, what we're going to do like this one. We're going to have the rail come in and then switch tracks. The idea is that when this one's filling up, then the cart will go to this one, and so on. The design I've got, infinitely extendable, and I actually really like it at the moment. So the way you're going to build this is like so. It actually takes quite a bit of practice to get used to, but this took a while to do, so I'm finding it alright. And okay, what are we doing next? Okay, so there's 2 liquid unloaders underneath here. Now we want to go take a tank cart detector and pop them up here, and pop a redstone torch. There we go. Pop a redstone torch on each of these, and take that signal with take that signal away and put it onto the track switcher. Okay, and now we're going to use covers, one of the, I think, best inventions in TechIt. And so the 2 signals are separated, which is exactly what we want. Now we're going to add some track, followed by some switch track. Switch track, and the final one doesn't need to be track. There you go. Finally, going to add some switch track again for it to come out. And we're almost done. Now, I don't want to test this because I just made it and it's a big pain in the ass, but basically when this goes, this track gets updated. For some reason it doesn't like connecting to these things, so it just turns sideways. So luckily there's a solution for that. Just break these tracks out and we go add junction tracks in, like that. And there you go, completely functional. Working tank, whatever. I'll show you how it works in a second. What we're going to do here though is pretty important as well to any design. We're going to add a loop for in case all these fill up. Oh yeah, and you're going to have to break and replace these just so it updates. Yep, there you go, you can see they're going down here. And this track come around here, back to the start. Now I'm just going to add a couple of carts and get straight back to you. Alright, and filled up the carts now. Let's see if this works. Okay, so what we're going to do, come around here, and we're going to release them one at a time. So the first one's going in. You can see it's unloading. This track is switched. Now release that, and it is gone and is unloading in the second one. Ooh, actually. So got 2 that's unloading. Now if you add a third one, basically it just goes into a loop, or you can do anything with this really. Goes into a loop until one of them finishes unloading and just drops into place. Beautiful. And as I was saying, you can extend this infinitely, and then normally this will go back somewhere. It's just done with this now, so this here, in case you're wondering, it's my scrap machine. Breaks the blocks. Oh yeah, and for filming I turn the animation off so it looks a bit weird. Breaks the blocks, auto macerator, turns it into whatever, scrap boxes, and then scrap box comes out, and diamond. Yeah, so that's the idea. And if you're wondering about any of this stuff, I'm probably not going to do it because I really hate the sound of my own voice. I just thought that this was a really good idea, so that's why I wanted to share it. Now, moving on, so we've done the unloader. Now a little more complicated and took a little more ingenuity was the loader. Hang on, I just need another track. Spend a track, there we go. And this is how you do it. So on the top here you have to have the loaders, and so that means there's only really one place if we want a stackable storage device, which is on the bottom. So here we go. We've got the wow, I really suck at commentaries. Not gonna do another one. Let's just get this ready. Similar idea. We are gonna grab a redstone torch, just pop them on there, but this time we're gonna add suspender track and add that like so. And here's a little bit of mine Tekkit trickery. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Tekkit. I don't know if I said that. Alright, starting again. Take 5. Not really, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so I've dug out a couple more spaces here. We've still got the suspender tracks. Now what we're going to do is just grab the signal from here, and it's already inverted, which is perfect. Don't need to bother putting a plate there. And then one on top like that. Then we just take the signal like so. Now, next reason why these are some of the best blocks in the game is because you can just place them on top like this, and then you're able to place stuff normally on top of that, which is really, really helpful. So now we're going to add our gates in like so, and finally add the motors. There we go. So now empty minecart comes in here, gets filled, and goes out there. So we're just going to grab a couple of tank carts. Where are they? Tank carts. And you can see here, goes in, filling, goes in, filling, then goes in, and basically, hang on, you don't quite want that on the output. You're going to want this to take this back to the start, so, or put in a loop like we did before. Now pretty much that's the concept down. When it's filled, it's done, and these tracks open up. Hey guys, okay, just a couple more notes quickly. This last output signal here, it cannot be like going this way, otherwise that happens. So you need to have it 1 over or if you're using loop, just make it come round. No dramas. So I want to say thanks for watching. If you didn't really understand anything, just don't be afraid to message me, but I probably won't reply. Okay, that's about it. Cheers guys. See you later. Bye. Okay, if you want, because this is like my only video, I might just do a quick tour. This machine here, couldn't leave you guys hanging really. This machine here, basically, it's an infinite oil maker. It uses a bit of tech trickery, even though it's not feed the beast. What happens? These deployers here, the pump goes down, sucks up oil, and then the deployers deploy oil buckets, and then it just keeps sucking up the oil. That's pretty much the idea. So if I switch it on, frame rate will drop a little bit, but you can see the oil starts getting sucked up, and then in a second it just goes completely full again, and then all the empty buckets have been taken out automatically and full buckets have been put in. This is a Tekkit thing, I don't think it's in Feed the Beast, but you can add EMC, yeah, it would be in Feed the Beast. You do EMC conversions, but I won't talk about that. So that's pretty much it. Hang on, the cat's in front of the screen, 1 second. Okay, yep. This is my pump, infinite pump, this is my converter, and this is the mother of all designs. It produces way too much energy for anybody's needs. I'll just give you a quick demo of that, switch it on, and we'll go somewhere where there's an output, which is at my quarry. And look how fat that is. That is way too much power. No one needs that much power. Okay, so there you go. I've got a few more machines upstairs. They're not great though. Really just play this in my free time. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching guys. Peace.